Remember when you first got married, the strong love you shared? Do you still have that strong love? Today, I'd like to share a marriage prayer with you. Hi, I'm Lynn, and welcome to the channel. You've come to the right place if you want to create lifelong love and if you value a long-term marriage. Let's get right into this marriage prayer. I don't know who wrote it, but I came across it recently. It's got 4 sentences, and we can break those down. So let's take a look at this marriage prayer. Lord, help us to remember when we first met and the strong love that grew between us. Help us love in practical ways so that nothing can divide us. May our words be kind and our thoughts gracious. May we remain humble enough to ask for forgiveness and wise enough to freely give. So as we can see, there are 4 sentences. Let's take a closer look. First sentence, Lord, help us to remember when we first met and the strong love that grew between us. Now, if you've been married 25 years or more, you undoubtedly have gone through changes. That's a natural part of life. Sometimes we feel a little sad that our love does not feel as strong as it once was, and that there's some kind of distance that grew between us. But alas, you can make change. You can feel stronger. You can gain back this strong love that you once felt. And in fact, many people will attest that they feel a stronger love. They've been together. They've shared a life story. They've raised kids. They may have grandkids. And that the story is actually richer and the love is stronger after being together for so many years. Second sentence, help us love in practical ways so that nothing can divide us. I really like this sentence because it shows the importance of simplicity, just being practical. You do not have to make your marriage complex. And pay attention to those things that might divide you. Being too busy, having an extreme work situation that stresses you out to the fact of exhaustion that you bring home to your spouse for a couple of hours each evening. How about those of us who have financial problems that can get in the way of your lifelong marriage? Are you going to let money problems be the cause of a divorce? What about in-laws or extended family or expectations from outside of your marriage? So you're trying to find ways practically so that nothing can divide you. Sentence number 3, may our words be kind and our thoughts gracious. Now this is easier said than done. Sometimes we're not paying attention to the words we use. Sometimes we are task-oriented with our spouse. Sometimes we are just too busy to pay attention. But if you slow down and really examine the words that you're using when you communicate with your spouse and the thoughts that you're having, try to work on being a little more gracious and a little more kind. Sentence number 4, may we remain humble enough to ask for forgiveness and wise enough to freely give. Entire books have been written on forgiveness. This is an area where we do need to consciously make effort and we do need to work on throughout our entire marriage. So I won't go into too much detail on this because I've devoted a podcast to this. There are many books written on this. Forgiveness is a huge topic, but may you remain humble enough to ask your spouse for forgiveness. That's about it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please share it with others and let them know about my channel. And I'll see you next time. And for now, make your marriage great.